This is a fantastically sophisticated version of the Californian Traffic Light Grand Prix which started the whole thing off. Instead of stripped-down hot rods, the racing is between purpose-built race cars. The action isn't confined to four wheels, and the bike racers are tough and fast competitors in their own right. The start line sequence is all important. When both cars have their front wheels precisely on the start of the quarter, the lights go green and they're off. Each race is between two cars sitting in separate lanes at the beginning of a measured quarter of a mile. The first car to reach the other end is the winner. There's no second place. Dramatic smoky burnouts warm up the tires to improve traction. To help it along even further, a sticky traction compound is poured onto the tires, because with all that horsepower going onto the ground in one lump, cars can reach 100 miles an hour from standstill in about a second. The slightest error or momentary loss of concentration can have quite dramatic results. Sometimes a swerve off the start line can be controlled. Occasionally, a swerve can reappear halfway down the strip, usually at a most inconvenient moment. And even if everything goes as it should do, a good hard 200+ miles an hour run can be a frightening experience, though it only lasts a few seconds. Cars have already been divided into groups, so the smaller vehicles won't have to race against the more powerful ones. Each class will race in 8 pairs. At the end of these sudden death eliminations, a single pair will race to decide the overall winner.
Okay, is the car running well?
I hope so. In fact, we haven't been racing since last month, or that's 2 months ago, but we did well then, and we hope we're going to do well again.
Nice to see you back with us again. Lee, I know you want to get back and get strapped in the car. Good luck to you. See you later.
Actually, this is slow motion, but it's really 150 miles an hour on double-engine supercharged screamers, or stripped-down versions of ordinary road-going machines with equally stunning acceleration. At lunchtime, the race officials take a break, and the vast numbers of spectators enjoy a different sort of entertainment. While the aerobatic teams do their stuff in the air, everybody on the ground is drawing a deep breath ready for the afternoon's finals. There's no break for the racers at lunchtime. With only about 3 moving parts, the big jet-powered cars don't have that many problems. Comparative newcomers to the drag strip. Their rather spectacular form of propulsion has proved to be a definite, if slightly non-traditional, crowd pleaser. Far closer to the hearts of the real enthusiasts are the middle bracket cars racing in modified or competition altered. The close relationship between these racers and the street-driven rods at the cruises and the custom car shows is clearly evident. They've always been a crowd puller, probably because most spectators can actually wish themselves into the driving seat. Through the day, racers who still have a place in competition strip their engines down, check them, and prepare them for the next round. On the strip, the other classes battle through their eliminations. Stopping cars like this is always a problem and can often take longer than accelerating to 200 miles per hour. Ordinary brakes would never stand up to it, and they'd add too much weight to the car anyway. All cars capable of more than 150 miles an hour must be fitted with a parachute so they can stop before they go into orbit. Understandably, a great deal of attention is paid to proper packing of parachutes before the cars leave the pits.
Well, we'll see Richard Walter leads along 3 seconds before the run, starting to take down the
In the bustle and hurry of the pits, surrounded by gleaming machinery, hard-working mechanics, and of course the inevitable pretty girls, it's hard not to feel closely involved with the sort of holiday atmosphere of the meeting.
For many, many years. Someone going through there.
Out on the strip, there's a special piece of extra entertainment. Lady racer Roz Pryor is preparing to warm up the crowds with a record-breaking run in her Hellbender jet car.